more.
And
So, long shot is that the whole family are
Hurry on.
and Ronnie collected approximately $3,500 over the last 3 weeks, all towards the same cause. Meaning, she was asking multiple people for money for the same things, and people were sending it, and it came out. And so now she's backpedaling, which, mind you, all of her comments are off on her videos. That's already suspicious when you do that shit. But yeah, that's probably what it is. And her and Lisa are probably in a spat right now because Lisa's pissed off that Ronnie got so much money.
But she turned her comments off?
All her comments are off on her videos, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, and like I said, I only found out, what was that? Not last night, the night before, that boss lady, somebody sent it to me, and they were like, "You have to go watch this." Like they're talking about Ronnie, so of course she has me blocked on this account, which is funny because I know Mandy's blocked too. I said, "Isn't it funny that she talks about us but blocks our accounts? Like, make it make sense." So I went on a burner and I was listening, and I literally, and I know Krista's still in the chat. Anybody can ask Krista. I called Krista that night. I was. But like I still don't know what to say, to be honest.
How did the boss lady find out about all this to begin with?
From my understanding, one of the ladies who gave money.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong, but that's what I was catching on to.
I think it was English, wasn't it? English?
No, I think it was the other one. I think it was
Lily came into
it was
her.
originally Lily, and then Lily and English started talking and figured it was comparing notes.
Trina and Lily.
Yeah, Lily was in the chat, and then all of a sudden, Trina to the truth said, "Hey, wait a minute," and then she went in there, and that's how it started.
Right. So, like I said, I found out pretty much like everybody else did from that.
I said I was waiting for more stuff to come out before I said I was in the middle because I didn't know what was going on, and then it came out today that there's been a lot of money sent to
Trina is in the chat, just so you know.
Okay.
She's one of the ladies that she was in my chat yesterday that I had to end abruptly, but she's the one that gave her more than $1,000.
I'll step down so she can come up.
Trina, I didn't doubt you. I just said I wanted to wait for everything. I never doubted you.
Yeah, we didn't. Didn't doubt anybody. We were on the fence until we got everything. Wow.
Holy crap! That was cool. That was cool.
Trina, do you want to come up in a box?
I don't know who did that, but thank you.
Shell shock.
I know, it scared me too.
I know, every time
I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't know what was going on.
Trina, just request a box.
She don't want one.
No, she just said sure.
Okay, come
okay.
up.
Which
I'm behind on.
I'll go down.
I'm behind on messages.
Thank you.
I'll go
Just
down,
like-
ladies.
Thank you, Just Right.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Trina.
Hey, Trina.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, now, yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
First of all, I want to say, Nicole, this is really brave of you to come out and speak your truth. It seemed kind of weird to me that Ronnie had started telling me all kind of things about you and saying things about you to me and told me that because I had told her, I said, hey, I'm going to pay for you two ladies to get your nails done. And so there was more conversation about that. But she didn't want me to, when I told her that I had been sending you DMs and we were messaging back and forth, she got really upset about that. Now I know why, because we would have started to talk and the story would have unraveled way before now. So
Wow.
I commend you for taking the stand and showing that, you know, you don't have to show up for anybody but yourself and for your children. And yet
You just got cleared right there.
You showed up. So I want to say I commend you for that. That it's not an act of bravery. It just shows that you've got integrity, and that's what my takeaway from this is you have
And
integrity.
this is why I've went to bat over and over with people on this app ever since September, because I refuse to have who I am as a person drugged down just because people want to make assumptions of me over something that I did.
You did God's work that day when you ran up on Lisa. I mean, I couldn't scream louder in my house. My wife looked at me like, "What is wrong with you now?" She said, "Oh, never mind. You're watching that head lady again, aren't you?" And I was like, "Whatever." But man, I was like, she just did God's work. So yeah, I was team you from that day forward, because it couldn't have happened at a better time. I was so happy about that. But for you to be involved in this, and you know yourself, yes, I sent $165 worth of gifts to the baby, but I shopped on the registry.
I was just gonna say, when somebody said your name was English, I did see the gift tags and I figured it out.
Yeah. So I did. I bought quite a bit of stuff on there, but that was for the baby. The second wish list, which is the one that Lily fulfilled 100%, was clothes and everything for Ronnie, along with the gift certificates that were supposedly shared between you and Ronnie, but I don't believe it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't believe it at all. So I'll post those tomorrow. I'm not going to take away anything from this live. And for the people that were in your chat earlier, in this live earlier, saying nobody believes in English and she's a psychopath and things like that, I was reading all those comments and I was laughing. I was like, why? Because I refused to back down and shut up. I'm going to speak my piece. I believed Ronnie. Like I said before, nobody rolled harder or rode harder for Ronnie than I did. Ronnie's gonna show back up because she knows what I'm saying is the truth. But anyway, nobody rolled harder for her than I did, because I believed her story was too similar to mine, except I got out of the mud. And like I said, I offered her an ability to have a career, not just a job, but a career. And she didn't take me up on it. I even said, well, if you're more comfortable, maybe you can ask Nicole if she wants to learn alongside of you, so that way, you guys can share information and stuff. Never heard anything else about it or anything. So, I mean, me giving or me helping people, know this. At 63 years old, I've got kids and I've got grandkids. I'm going to always be a giver, because God blessed me to come from nothing to have more than most people will see in their lifetime. And for that, I'm thankful. And I will each one teach one, and I will bless as I feel accordingly to do so. But I believed Ronnie. I believed her 100%. I believed her about the DV until it's proven differently. However, tomorrow some stuff is going to come out that I now believe differently. That she lied about that too as well. I don't know the truth. I wasn't there, so I'm not going to speak on it. But for all you guys that are doing awareness and that are standing up and standing in your strength and standing in your truth, I commend you for it, because you don't have to do this. There's so many other things in life we can be doing.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Because me and Mandy have had the backlash of the century about this. Did me or Mandy have anything to do with the second wish list?
No, y'all didn't even know about it.
Thank you.
It was a secret wish list.
Thank you.
It was to buy Ronnie some boots, some shoes, some boots, some belts, some pants, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I have the list of it, and I'm going to release the list tomorrow. So no, they didn't know about it. And that's why it was delivered to the trailer address, not to the same, because when I was talking to Lily about it, I was like, yo, where did it go to? And she sent me the information, as well as, this is how low down Ronnie is. Y'all are going to laugh because it's sad, not because it's funny. Lily's brother's expensive.
Who muted her?
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry, Lily's. Lily had that was Tracy. I mean, sorry, that was Lily calling me. Her name's Tracy, as y'all know. Anyway, a back massager was in there. Well, so that wasn't on the wish list. So Ronnie gets on and tells her, she's like, oh, thanks for that. And she takes a video and a picture and sends it to her, because she's talked to her real lifetime too. So she's like, no, that was my brother's. Will you please send it back to me? And she's like, no, I really need this. My back is hurt and everything like that. And she was like, well, just send it back to Amazon, and so I could give him his Christmas gift, right? This is an $80 gift. Ronnie refused to send it to her. What would any of you have done if it absolutely was not meant for you? If you were a good person, you would have sent it back. You wouldn't have
Yes.
opened it.
Hey, yo, Ronnie wants to come up.
Of course she does.
I'll drop.
Thank you, Cass.
Yep.
I'll drop because that way we won't be yelling.
Thank you.
'Cause it's-
Well, okay.
I don't know how to be grown at this point. I'm mad.
All right, drop, please, then. Thank you.
Mandy, I'll be in the chat. I mean, if Yin's heard the loud noise, it's my dad. My dad's loud. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine.
I had to come help him change his sheets and stuff, and he was talking to my mom. And when he gets like, he's like me. If Yin's understand, when he gets like excited, it comes out in his voice. It's just.
Did she just say yins?
Yes,
Yin, she did. She said the word.
I can't help it. It's a Pittsburgh thing. But I'm getting ready to leave, and I can't obviously drive, and my mom will have a conniption fit if I'm driving on the phone.
All right, Nicole, thank you.
You're welcome.
Love
See
you.
you. Love you.
Okay, so Trina just said that I opened the present or whatever beforehand, and that is not the case. I did not open that stupid fucking heating pad until she told me to. So it's real funny that these two can sit in a box and talk about me, but as soon as I show up, they want to run. And also, second off, there are certain people that were just in your box that hands aren't so clean, and I can prove that as well.
Huh?
That
If you're gonna say something like that, then
everybody wants to
speak
talk
on it.
about me, but now that
We
I show
gotta
up,
have
y'all all real
receipts.
quiet. Y'all all real quiet.
Receipts.
No. I got a question though.
Yeah, I got a question.
The day that we exposed, when Lisa showed her phone and she showed all the transactions that were accepted when she was saying nothing was going through.
I'm
One of
here.
them said from sister. Was that you?
I've never sent my sister anything, and I can show my Cash App for that. That I can promise you that.
Excuse me, Lily wants to come up. Tracy wants to come up also.
Yeah, have her request a box. I was trying to find her.
I'll text.
Hi, Mr. Mark.
Be respectful, honey.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mark. Again.
It's his birthday.
It is a birthday.
Yeah.
It's a birthday.
It's a birthday.
And we sang to him and he didn't say nothing.
I even
I think he
sang,
ran.
and you all know I don't sing. I even sang happy birthday.
Is what's Lily's is
I think someone found her.
Aquarius?
Hey, I'm here.
Okay. I was looking for the other
So
account, I
who are we
guess.
looking for here?
Yeah, I'm here.
I just asked no one yell.
Oh,
I'm not going to yell. I would rather like take this up with the proof and what is in like facts than to lie and say he said, she said, because that's what's going to happen here. That's what's going to
Ask you
happen.
a question. Why are you telling everybody that you sent just as much as English did? Because you didn't.
You know, Ronnie.
Please mute while we're not talking, please.
You know, Ronnie. You posted that I only sent you 150. You better go back and check because I sent you a lot more than that. And then you see the gifts I sent you and the gift cards. You're the one that's lying, not me. You're the one that's
who
lying.
apparently is crying about Ugg boots when on the wish list that you begged me, first off, to
Oh, I
make.
begged you. Really?
Yeah, I have screenshots of that too.
You're dry
But
begging
anyway.
of millions of messages you sent me.
Anyways,
You pieced only parts of messages, and there's 100
you're
of
the
them.
one who didn't
You
buy
were
the
dry begging and
$20
crying.
boots
Hey,
that
one
were
person at
on
a
there.
time. One at a time.
Okay, I'm just going to start from the beginning, Ronnie.
Go ahead, start from the beginning because I posted the beginning earlier today. You're not the
No, you
only one
didn't.
with screenshots.
Ronnie.
Tracy,
No.
One at a time, please, and we're not going to talk over each other, please.
Tracy, save
Respectfully.
our receipts for tomorrow. We're just here to listen to her talk. You don't have
Save
to
your
defend-
doctor
you don't have to
receipt
defend
for
anything.
tomorrow.
My
have to
doctor's receipt? What does that got to do with a doctor's receipt?
You're doctored, meaning, oh my God, I can't even talk to you because you don't even have common sense.
Wow. Don't
All
respond
right.
to that.
You know what? I'm not going to be ridiculed on
Trina,
here.
wasn't
I got
nobody
proof,
talking to you.
and I'll show it. I'll show it Sunday, Ronnie, because you're a liar, and I'm not going to go back and forth with a liar. I'm not.
Why do
doing
we
it.
gotta wait till Sunday? How about we just
Thank
How
you.
about we screenshot everything now? Because there's over 100 messages, and if you remember, you started off our relationship with suicide, and you don't think a mother is going to jump and try to help you when you said you were going to off yourself by Christmas, and you don't think anybody in their right mind that's a mom is going to feel for you like I did, like I did.
Careful with how
And
you
now
word
Tap, tap,
things.
tap, tap, please. Please tap.
You got to stay unalive yourself.
Yeah, careful how
unalive
you word
yourself.
things.
Unalive
Please tap to
yourself.
save the live.
Unalive.
If not, we'll
Okay?
come back.
And
it's all
don't
right.
say that you didn't say that, because you went to your mother's that day crying and came back, and your mom didn't care if you did or you didn't. That's the way your mom is. She dismissed you. And do I feel sorry for you? Yes, I do, actually. And that's why I had a heart for you, and I still do, actually. Still do. And I don't really care about releasing all the money and the receipts, Ronnie, because I cared for you. I did.
Yeah, this shows it.
I don't want
Releasing my very unsafe situation really helped me. Thank you.
I released it, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. You blast trauma about me and my family.
Oh,
and
I'm not done.
I did. You're not done? Well, you know what? You're not hurting me by doing that. You're just showing trauma of a woman and what I lived through as a single mom. You're not hurting me by doing that. I mean, it's something I've lived with and dealt with. I mean, if anything, your trauma is worse than mine right now, and that's why I cared.
And that's why my trauma can be what it is, and I don't care. You can out it for the whole app. I don't care.
Well, I do care.
That's the difference. I don't care. I do not care what any of you say or think. Like, I don't care. I am doing what I need to do to keep myself safe and my daughter safe. And if that doesn't jive with anything that you guys think is ethical or correct, that's your problem and it's not mine.
Well, obviously, I did care. Obviously.
No, obviously you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Because you blocked me because I couldn't call you and give dirt on Lisa because I had to put my sick baby to bed. Yeah.
No, I blocked you for other reasons, and I'll show the messages at the end why I blocked you.
Yeah.
Ronnie, I'll show you at the end. I'm not going to just said he said, she said until I show the messages, because no one's going to believe anybody up here until there's proof.
Right. So don't blur
this.
out messages, though. Don't blur out messages. Just post it all. What are we blurring things for?
I don't like to do this, and I don't want to do this. I would rather just handle this between all of us.
I have to remove Aquarius.
All right.
I had to remove it because of her
You got a violation.
I got a violation.
I think even if you try to bring it back up, it won't work. You'd have to.
It won't work. I have to restart. So, I'm sorry for that. I didn't have a choice.
What's really funny is neither one of these two, they're on here and, they're exposing me. And now Tracy's saying that she just wanted to solve this between all of us, but they're running their mouth, yet I can't contact them. Like, Trina just unblocked me to run her mouth more just to block me again before I could respond. So, like,
That's not
y'all
the
are just
truth.
clowns at this point. You're just a clown.
Lightning Strike, can you please request a box?
You're still blocked. I didn't unblock you. I don't have any reason to.
I don't want you to because I don't care.
Ronnie,
Yeah, Ronnie.
I just have a question.
I'm not talking to you. So I don't care what you have to say.
Well, because I asked you hard questions?
No, because you victim blamed and then called me a scammer when I was getting.
You are a
scammer. My baby
scammer.
daddy
You
because of
scammed people out of more than $3,000.
No, I
Ronnie.
didn't. No, I
And
didn't.
then you were supposed to share it with Nicole, share
No, I
a gift
wasn't.
certificate, and you didn't do that either.
Show me the proof I'm supposed to share anything with Nicole. I shared with Nicole what was supposed to be shared with Nicole.
So you're saying Nicole's a liar?
I'm saying that somebody wanted to send me money on a payment app that I did not have, and they sent more to the person who helped me get it. Let's just say that.
I'm just gonna say this: shit ain't mathin'.
Ronnie, you're a scammer. Period. Point blank.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So my question was actually for Tracy. I've asked her in messages. So I had gotten a while back a message from Fed Up.
And thank you, Lightning Strikes. I knew you would show up.
Tracy. So here's my thing. I got this message from her asking me, telling me about Ronnie needed help and if I could send, and I'm not in a situation. And I did reach out to Ronnie and we were messaging back and forth. And I told her, about this person asking me if I could help cash wise and this and that, and I couldn't. And I was talking to Ronnie, not once did Ronnie ever say to me, oh yeah, I am in a hard time. Yeah, I really could use money. Nothing. It was, I am so sorry. I didn't know she was doing that. I hope it didn't make you feel uncomfortable. And the same thing with Nicole when I said something about the wish list that I couldn't use a certain payment and stuff. And she's like, don't worry about it. So my personal experience with private messaging with both of them and anyone else, I have never, ever, ever been dry bagged, nothing. So I don't know where this Tracy person came from. She messaged me telling me about how she felt bad. She was sending her money and she only sent her 100 because she's on disability. Where now it came to 1,000, I have no idea. But she only had $100 to give her for her propane and stuff.
So I have the receipts.
Also,
Yeah, I haven't seen nothing. I'm not like deep dive. I don't spend all this, but I like to take my own personal opinion and my own personal feelings.
And that's fair, and that's fair, and that's the way it should be. So I'm
Aquarius says
now and send those out.
I don't know.
Aquarius says that she has the receipts from that day.
I have them. She sent them to me.
Okay, but hold on. Can let me talk. You know what? I don't even need your platform to do this. I can do it on my own.
I just wanted it to know that Tracy herself was going to other people, messaging them privately that she thought were putting nice comments, and she was asking them for money.
Let's also not forget how, Tracy was saying, oh, I'll order you this, this, and this off Amazon. And Ronnie had said, that it was getting a little crazy. And she was like, I can't send you money because my husband can see that, but he doesn't control my Amazon. So I told her to stop and she still didn't. So thank you.
Right. When I asked you about that message,
Trina.
Right. I'm sorry, what'd you say to me?
Have you got those screenshots? No, probably not.
Yes, I do. I have over 100. I have them. And in some of these, like I had said before, and like if you guys follow anything on my page, not follow me, but follow what I
got the
said.
thing again. I says I have to remove Aquarius.
He's not up here.
I don't know. I just got the same notice.
Anyway, Ronnie.
That's crazy.
I believe Ronnie. Because there's always some truth in every lie, right? But so I've got all the receipts, and I'm going to read through them. I'm not posting anything from anybody but myself unless I read them fully. There shouldn't be anything redacted other than what I'm going to redact.
Now I have to remove Trina. Says Trina to like content contains themes that may find uncomfortable, but they won't remain alive.
Because people are reporting.
Yeah,
People are reporting. That's what's going on.
like, she hadn't said anything wrong.
She
No,
hasn't.
she hadn't said anything wrong.
It didn't show anything either. So people are reporting her. That's okay.
Come on, y'all, tap, please.
So it's great to show receipts of what you got, but what did that money go towards, Ronnie?
Exactly what I said it went towards. But again, I just want to ask every one of you a question. Did you send money?
Nope.
Right. So don't worry about it. Like, it's really not that serious. I don't owe none of you anything. If the people who donated would like to contact me privately and I will give them exact proof what happened with their money, then they can. But just like you sit here and Lisa's content's getting stale, so now you want to jump to me? Like,
absolutely not. You brought this on yourself, girl.
Actually, you're acting worse than your sister.
That's fine. I'll act however I want because, again, I don't care. How about that?
Well, that's what
Y'all
she
been
said.
trying me on this app for months. And honestly, years. Y'all been trying me, and now y'all about to find out.
You ain't about that life. Stop it.
Yeah, I definitely am. You ain't about
Ronnie,
that.
your ass buys pills with
Stop
all
it.
that fucking money you be fucking stealing.
no.
What the fuck you talking
Or
about? Don't be
don't.
up here lying.
Don't.
I don't know who Florida Man is, but if
Don't. Who? What?
What? Come on, Ronnie. Tell everybody the truth. How many pills you be buying with all that money you be stealing?
Drop your tone. Drop him.
Florida Man.
oh, let him talk. Let him talk.
We have a lot of discord in here and everything right now, and people are trying to get us shut down.
Florida Man, if you can come up here and please be respectful without raising your voice or anything, please, I'll let you back up, honey.
I bet.
And pharmaceuticals, please.
Why?
Why didn't you just be honest with everybody?
I am being honest. Y'all
Only
just don't
after
like my
you were
tone of
called
voice
out.
because I'm being attacked. I am being honest. You just do not like my tone of voice, and that's not my problem.
My question is, why aren't you grateful that these people helped you?
I am grateful, and I did tell them thank you when they helped me, and now it's not help when you're going to turn around and use it for clout.
I'm not using it for clout.
You'd use everything for clout.
Go fuck yourself, Ronnie. Go fuck yourself, you fucking.
That's all you do all day is sit online and talk about other people because your life isn't interesting. All you do is clout chase.
You know
Honest
what?
to God.
Be respectful, please.
I am being
This
respectful.
is Mandy's platform.
I'm not. I'm being respectful. That was my respectful opinion, and I don't have anything bad to say about Mandy. Mandy has a platform she actually does something with. She makes videos and she spreads awareness.
You are rude.
You don't need
You
to sit
have
here
no class at all.
Right.
You are. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
You know, I feel
My
really
goodness.
stupid this whole time that we had these blinders on because the true colors are coming out now.
Yes, they are.
When you're getting
And-
bullied by multiple people at once, you expect me to sound like I'm being nice?
But
You're
did
only
it.
being bullied because you did something wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You're doing the exact same thing that your sister just does, just in a
No.
different form.
No, I'm not.
Look at how much they have sat here and been nice to you and everything, and even reached out to you, tried to help you and everything with the sick baby, with yourself. Like, seriously. And then this is how you, like, that's low.
She's a narcissist, just like her sister.
Yeah, you got a degree for that.
You don't need a degree.
The truth isn't bullying, and showing proof and receipts isn't bullying, but becoming defensive.
I haven't seen proof or receipts from any of the ladies in this
off
box.
the jump is making you look real guilty. I don't give a fuck. I am rude as hell, and I will be disrespectful back. So let's not do that, Ronnie. Let's be real, because I'm not that far from you, and I am about that whole life. So let's be nice to each other, okay?
Send me your address.
I will absolutely.
Please keep it
yourself
classy.
here,
We're
you
not
will
going to
give it
do
a
this
body
on
bag.
here.
No yelling.
Go for it.
Honey, you don't want to do this with me because I am more than protected.
You don't even know
I am
me.
not some scumbag from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you.
Okay. But I
And
came
like
on to
always,
say that
just like
proof,
always, they run.
exactly, proof is not bullying. People having an opinion is not bullying.
Correct.
So all these people who are like coming up and be like, oh, well, if you expect me not to act this way, first of all, nobody said anything for you to be that defensive. Why are you defensive? Why are you so damn defensive? Why can't you just talk? You're not. Does the brain have problems relaying thoughts because maybe you're doing something you shouldn't be? I mean, that's just my guess, my opinion. I'm allowed to have that. I mean, it is what it is.
About your opinion?
You think I care about you? You're like a 2-cent whore.
You're the one that's on here talking. You're the one that's on here talking about me. So
we're not going to sit here and do this. Please.
No.
I'm just simply saying you got defensive. Run. You got defensive because people are giving opinions and stating facts. Keep running. I'm going to be in the chat because I'm about to get real disrespectful and drive to freaking Pittsburgh.
Why am I the one getting dropped but not her?
Because they like me, idiot.
First of all, we are not going to sit here and body shame or anything like that at all whatsoever. Like,
They
that
just
is
told
not
me
okay.
she would send me home in a body bag, yet I'm the one that gets dropped. Y'all are wild.
That's not okay either.
That's not okay.
None of
either.
this right here is okay.
I can only drop one person at a time. That was not right on either one of your parts. But I do love you, Savage.
Breathe in.
Take a breath.
Breathe out.
Do better,
We
please.
just need to realize that there's not going to be any accountability taken ever.
No.
So it's just we're hitting a brick wall, and then we just need to be done with it.
No accountability. People sent me money. I'm not disputing that people sent me money.
You never
I'm not lying
volunteered
about
the
people sending me
information
money.
either.
And I would have came out and said that had not people begged me not to say it.
That's a lot of money, though, honey.
I'm not the
That is
one.
way too much money.
I am not. First off,
That's probably more money than you've had in years, if ever, at your disposal.
Right,
That's
but
a lot
it's
of
none
money.
of your business how many people sent me money. That's the thing.
We know how many people sent.
Do you?
But you
Yes.
you sat up
Andy.
here and you constantly were on how bad your sister was, and you would never do that. And
because my sister was lying about what she's using the money for.
But didn't you have two
But
people
it's
send you
okay
money
for you to take over $3,000 from people? That's not
propane
right.
don't cost that much.
Propane does not cost that much. You are correct.
No, it don't.
And no two people sent me money for propane.
You could have said no.
Can one of you produce me one screenshot where somebody sent me money and it says for propane, please? Produce me one.
I just had a quick question. What about the second list that you had going? That was a private
The
list.
second list, okay, and I
You-
just explained that. I've explained it multiple times just today. But anyways, we'll run back through it real quick. Tracy asked me to make a list that had stuff on it for me and the baby. Because the list that was being distributed was only for the baby, and I would not put anything for me on it. She asked me several times before I shared with her a wish list that I already had set up for myself. Had she not asked for it multiple times, it would have never been sent to her. And the only person it was sent to was her. And it's because she asked for it multiple times. And you know what? If people are going to ask me and they want to help me, and what's the difference? She asked for it, I produced it, and now everybody wants it to be like, oh, I was sending it to 100 people. I sent it to Tracy. That is why Tracy is the only other person that was on there that could add things to it or take them off.
Was the list like your other list that was going that had like 10 packages being sent of the same size diapers, like size 4 and size 5?
No, and
Like,
also I
packages?
didn't put Ugg boots on it, and I keep seeing that in the comments. I put the
Okay,
the cheap,
Mandy's
like,
asked me to
$20.
step in. Mandy's asked me to step in, and we're ending this right now.
Just because it's going in circles, we're not going to get anywhere. No one's going to take any accountability for anything.
So we're shutting it down.
Clearly, but
So
I'm sure.
If you're not
I was just fixing to say the same.
so lightning strike, if you could exit, please,
Okay.
Ronnie, and speaking, please exit. And the chat, please, due to respect for Mandy and the rest of us that has spent hours on here listening to this, do you need help, Lightning?
Yeah, you gotta drop me.
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay. Oh no, I got it.
Gotcha.
We're gonna not speak on this in the comments at this time. We're just gonna take a breather.
I do want
And-
to say, I want to say something though.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
You need to talk to Blonde Jennifer when she's in a box if you have an issue with her and her platform. Royals, Savage,
Okay,
Royals.
maybe breathe, honey. You got this.
You got this, boo. Just breathe, sister.
Sorry.
No need to
No,
be
don't
sorry.
be sorry. Don't be sorry.
It's not all of what's going on today. The last 24 hours have been ridiculously hard.
Yes, absolutely.
I understand
100%.
completely. And we haven't been able to talk about it. I understand.
I haven't been able to say anything because I am trying to show respect for certain people today. So it's hard for me to address everything that's happened in the last 24 hours. The stuff with Ronnie, she clearly does not care about anyone except herself.
Yep.
So that's kind of a little bit hard to swallow. I don't know why I should be surprised. But
Because you trusted her, that's why.
Yes, you did.
Just remember,
I trusted her. I had blinders on too. Blonde Jennifer did.
We all
did. It's not just you, honey. It's not.
No.
We were not affected financially. We were affected emotionally on this because we had Ronnie's back for a long time. And for this all to come out and for her to tell us repeatedly that she was not taking any money, she didn't want to do the wish list, but then as soon as she was with Nicole, the wish list happened, you know. And it's hard because we had blinders on for her and we trusted her, we believed in her, we wanted her to be something, be someone. We did not want her to be like Lisa, but it happened and we can't do nothing about it.
No.
Mike Crystal, did you mean to have a get a box?
Hello? Bueller?
that's my favorite line, y'all.
I know.
Mandy, you're an amazing person inside and out.
I'm okay, I promise. I'm okay. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot.
I know, honey. I know. Trust me, I know. I want to speak too, but we're just going to breathe and we're going to get through this.
Yeah.
She has betrayed a whole bunch of people, not just us.
Yeah.
And luckily, the numbers aren't as high as it was with Melita. And she didn't hurt us financially. She didn't take no money from us except for the gifts that we sent that baby.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.